Going on YouTube? It's your boy J-Lo back at it again. In today's video, I'm gonna go through and tell y'all everything wrong with my G35. Dog, when I tell you this car is in terrible condition, it's drivable, but it's in terrible condition. And the purpose of me making this is so y'all have an idea what kind of content will be coming soon. So yeah, without further ado, let's do it. So first and foremost, paint. I mentioned that in the last video, and the paint on these cars are terrible. So what I'll probably do is go with a temporary wrap on the car. Haven't quite decided what color yet, so if y'all have any suggestions, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. Well, moving on forward, the paint job on these wheels I did do, but I haven't really been taking care of the actual paint itself. Plus it was cheap paint, so I'll probably strip that and do that again to get a cleaner look, cleaner color out of that. I have fender liner missing, which is a pretty common thing, but I don't like it. I'll probably get it and slap it back on just to protect the engine from rock chips and all of that good stuff. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that little love tap right there, I did not do that. The previous owner did that, and I'll probably do the old method where you pour some hot water and push it from the inside to make it pop out, but that has to go. That is an eyesore and it's hideous. Moving to the engine bay, this needs a lot of love too. Now that I have a lot more time on my hands, like I said, I'm going to be paying attention to the whole car to make sure I get her dialed all the way in. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is another one of my big issues. I don't know if the GoPro will pick it up, but there are exposed wires in the wiring harness. The guy before me didn't really mention it, and I didn't think to look behind the engine. It just wasn't one of the things that I was thinking about when I purchased it. But apparently the car caught on fire when he had it, so he was probably sending it a little too hard, just a little bit, and it did catch on fire. So I might have to go to the dealership to let them deal with it, because I personally am not that good when it comes to the electronics and the wiring system, especially with cars. Anything simple like speakers, wires, all of that I can do, but when it comes to actual cars, nah, count me out. Also, because that is open, that is why when you come inside my car, you see the ECU on the ground. These are just LED lights. This was another mod that the guy before me did. Not a fan, so I'll probably get rid of these. But the ECU is sitting on the floor because in that open wiring harness is the camshaft sensor, and one of the sensor wires got burnt, so I took it upon myself to try to splice into it. That didn't fix the problem at all, and I'm thinking maybe it's like a ghost coat on the ECU. I've seen it happen couple times on vehicles that I've owned, that friends have owned, and they tried to swap out the ECU. Also, this head unit is really cheap and I'm not a fan of it. Let me turn the car on so y'all can see. It's really cheesy, it's really basic, so I'll probably upgrade to something with Apple CarPlay just to allow, you know, a little bit better experience when I'm driving my car, because this piece of junk is terrible. I also have issues when I turn in the car, so I'm pointing towards the rack and pinion more than likely, but that is another thing that I've seen that's common amongst these cars, is the rack and pinion will go bad. About 3 or 4 of them that I looked at before I bought this one all had that common issue, so I'll need a new rack and pinion. I thought it was the coilovers at first, but after inspecting, the BC coilovers are still standing strong, standing tall, and I don't know if the camera will pick this up either. This is leak central. VQs have a terrible habit of leaking. I personally keep oil in the back for that reason, but I'm gonna stop being lazy and I'll go and tackle all the areas that is leaking at. I've already done the tune-up to the car, so the basic spark plugs and coil packs I've already done, oil change, everything basic and essential, it's already been done. Y'all also see the piece of trim missing. I've been looking, but they're talking about anywhere from $60 to $100 to replace that. So I might be taking a trip to a junkyard soon to just go get a scrap one of these and then have it either color matched or wrap it whatever color I'm planning on going with the car, because they tripping. That much for that little trim piece. That's for the birds, dog, because that's not Like you guys have seen, the interior also isn't in the best condition, but it's also not the worst. I've definitely seen worse, but I'll probably come out with the factory seats and get them replaced with something aftermarket, maybe a 5-point harness seat. The dash that I showed you guys is really common amongst these cars. I'll probably figure out a way to either fix that or just replace the whole dash, because that is definitely an eyesore. And I also have, like I showed you guys in the last video, the slip and the VDC light on. Man, this sun is not playing today. The slip and VDC light on, but the RAS light is also on, and that module is in the back closer to the exhaust, so I'll actually have to troubleshoot that. If I can't figure it out, I'll be heading to the dealership for that as well. So as y'all can see, man, this car is clapped out, but it's not that bad. Everything that's wrong with it is manageable, and I feel that I can do myself aside from the wiring part of it. So y'all have a general idea on what I plan on doing to the car soon, just to kind of get it dialed in and then mint condition, and then from there I'll start looking at giving her a new look. She doesn't look bad as is, she just looks a little dusty, so I'll do what I need to do to get her looking top notch and perfect. That's all I got for y'all today. So if you guys enjoyed this video, want to see more like it, you already know what to do. Comment, negative or positive, whatever you need to say down below. That's what it's for. And until I see y'all next time, it's your boy J-Lo signing off for this guy. Deuces.